Hello everybody, this is Alex here, back with more game. We are advancing upon the Kasserine Pass, and we are in the process of destroying a German Kampfgruppe. We need to reach there in less than... Oh, we are running out of time. So we want to do double time, and advance these guys as close with us as possible. Oh, yeah. Germans have broken through the remnants of Combat Command V and will be biting on our heels fairly quickly. Once again, firing fireflies. I kind of don't want to restart the game because this is a very cute bug. Very annoying and somewhat terrifying, however very cute. Alright, the Germans are fighting doing a fighting retreat, which is delaying us. We have... how much time? Okay. We need to get there now. Honestly, at this point, I just want to send the tanks forward. Or anti-tank guns forward. We shouldn't experience too many casualties, and we should be able just to blast through. I'm really hoping our forward guard can get there. There we go. Come on. I want to get one advanced one. There we go. You just had to cross the bridge, it seems. Lovely. Now, we're probably going to see more exposition from Monsieur Campbell. It's okay to say Monsieur since Great Britain.
Major. Kasserine is ours.
And France should not hate each other by this point, considering they're bailing each other's asses out of the war. And another battle concluded. We had a kill ratio of 19-1. I mean, I would hope that's very good. I'm pretty sure you would win awards for that in Call of Duty. However, I would not know that. Now...
Right, Campbell. Rommel was targeting Kasserine. Worse than that. He's mobilized armor from the Italian R.U.S.E division. Look at the layout of the city. There are 4 points of entry. That means 4 points to defend. Do you think it's possible? It should be, as long as I deploy the anti-tank guns intelligently. Excellent. I'll see what I can do to provide you with reconnaissance. Major, you'd better hurry with your defensive positions. Their attack could come at any minute.
Let's see. Basically, the way you want to do this...
Sir, a recon plane is on its way.
...is arrange the anti-tank
guns.
guns.
Those anti-tank guns at their maximum range, Major. Deploy them so that each one has several lines of fire. It'll greatly improve our chances.
What about infantry, sir? Our boys don't have anti-tank weapons.
They won't be sitting still, Kowalski. They'll have to protect our guns from the enemy's infantry. Major, the reconnaissance aeroplane is over your area.
Move to destination. Full speed. We're redeploying. Changing position. Bring up the trucks.
Enemy movement detected south of your position.
South. Which is over here. Yeah. So, we...
Alert! Enemy aircraft inbound.
That won't do anything. Basically, we want to make sure we can properly defend ourselves in the same way.
Sir, we lost the Grasshopper. The recon plane is down.
Well, the Allied Air Force has betrayed us.
Damn! They shot down the recon plane. We're blind now.
Are we? Are we really?
But not deaf. Thanks to a few geniuses in a little place called Bletchley Park, we can decrypt their transmissions.
You mean we can listen in on them? Well, why the hell haven't we been doing that the last couple of days?
Well, if I'd had my way, we would have done. Regardless, we should be able to receive the German messages as they're given.
Well, that gives us a fighting chance. How do we do it?
Well, you select the zone you want to listen to. I'll find the frequency and activate the system.
Excellent. Let's see how this works.
Let's see. RUSEs. I have no clue how to use these. Please tell me, game. Come on. Alright, so decrypt. We will see the fiendish Italian forces and where they shall attack. Ah, speaking of the French.
We can anticipate the Axis movements. Remember that you can tap into their communications, Major. If you don't break the codes and learn their movements, we'll have to fall back.
I mean, I think Sun Tzu is appropriate to quote here.
Attention, Major. The R.U.S.E division has been ordered to attack from the south.
Or maybe Chester Pulley. They're in front of us, they're behind us, they're to the left of us, to the right of us. Good, they can't get away now. Yeah. So we're basically going to see the Italians saying that we're going to be attacking through here. Also, this is basically telling us this portion is going to continue for about 4 minutes. However, what we really want to know as well is when this channel will attack us. Oh, double click. So over here the Italians have artillery. Generally I like going over there to attack it, but you know, there's no real point in doing so right now. I think I'm going to add an additional...
Our AT guns are all that stand between us and those tanks. Try to keep them in one piece.
Yeah, it should be not too hard. The Italian tanks are generally just awful. I don't even think these ones have armor. The biggest concern will come from the Italian guns, which could prove to damage our infantry, but... Oh, they have 1 armor. It's terrible, but... Yeah, it's real terrible. If we zoom out here, yep, that fireflies. So now the Italians are sending infantry towards us. Oh. Well, I'm gonna save it here. Now that the graphical errors are now spiraling out of control, and I will see everybody back in a minute. Hello again, everybody. Oh, hello again, everybody. We're back with fixed graphics. You can see the Italian shells now. I was going to send my other infantry squad over here. We're not fighting experienced German infantry, we're fighting...
Get ready, boys.
We're just fighting regular Italian
Deploy your
infantry.
infantry to protect your AT guns.
Actually, we probably want to deploy the rest of them down here. We're going to be very cautious of when the German Panzer Division comes and tries to attack us, because they will be hitting us from the rear, most assuredly. But the Italians still have 3 units to send from over here, 2 from over here, so we want to be very cautious about that. They're still not sending any more of their infantry forward, so I'll send this guy back over here. Yeah. We should be safe, but at our first opportunity I would very much like to destroy the Italian artillery, even though it's completely ineffectual. The thing, I believe these are the 210mm guns. They're strong, however they are horribly inaccurate, as you can see. Plus, I think that might be hard programmed in not to be able to really damage our units. Such as how these guys should have probably destroyed each other by now, but, you know, they're not. And how it surprises me eternally that a light... Oh no, they have Panzer IVs mixed in there, never mind. So, they're roughly out of tanks over here. R.U.S.E. Yeah. Oh, they are entirely at... non-existent in terms of infantry up here, and they're sending the remnants of their infantry now.
Italian armored units moving in from the east.
You'll have to maintain
Yeah.
a defensive position, Major. They'll cut us to pieces out in the open.
We should be able to handle all those tanks at once. I hope. Yeah, really now the concern will be, yeah, Kampfgruppe Stenkhoff.
Reporting. One RUSE stratagem has ceased.
That's excellent work, Major. None of them have breached your defenses.
They're not.
Unit reports heavy
Stacking those back up. Alright. So thankfully they're not layering their attacks up here, and we're destroying them handily.
reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Don't see nobody moving.
I'll move you over here.
Unit reports heavy fire.
It should provide a good firing arc, and they're out of majority of their forces. We should be extraordinarily safe. Ooh, no, that's just the light tank. So we are still very safe. If anything, we can begin to stop paying attention to these guys over here. Yeah. It's very good that this artillery is mainly a nuisance.
Paratroopers, you Yanks do send quality reinforcements.
It's the giant factories. You can just push a whole bunch of stuff out. But, thankfully we're on the early missions. Honestly, I don't remember much else besides these. I haven't played the campaign mode for this game in a
Careful, sir. They're sending infantry and armor this time.
few years now. Been there, done that, Kowalski. Oh yeah, paratroopers. Where are they? Airborne. Want the airborne observing over here, since they'll deal with the, whatever's fighting very handily. They're just destroying the town. As soon as these tanks are through, however, I'm going to try and send the forces some
A
interesting
unit of the 21st Panzer
infantry.
advancing on Kasserine from the north.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Reports damage, sir.
Thankfully, though, we can maneuver our armored forces, not armored forces, but anti-tank forces, more confidently in this direction now. Because we've entirely obliterated the northwestern flank. And the northern Italian forces are almost entirely decimated as well.
Impressive, Major. So far, none of their assaults have got through.
No. I'll send a GI. I'll send 3 GIs actually.
Our units are under fire.
And move this gentleman over here. The Italians have effectively bled themselves out, and it doesn't look like any more German infantry, however, coming down. Those I'm actually nervous about, so I'm going to send down the airborne, 2 airborne and 2 GI. And oh, they're only grenadiers, not Sturm Grenadiers. Ah, that's where I was mistaken earlier. I thought the game was being incredibly cruel to us.
Unit opening fire on the enemy.
Yeah. And yeah, 21 centimeter guns.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Yeah. Honestly, the Italian artillery is more likely to...
Reporting losses.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, sir.
I was not expecting that. I guess the Storm Grenadiers have a greater range. And because the airborne should be just tearing up, well, not even figurative holes,
Incoming
literal
Panzer
holes.
IV.
Ready yourself, Major. It's one of a dangerous new breed.
I wouldn't call it a new breed, considering the Panzer IV has been in operation since 1940?
The Jerry's
Maybe
are pulling
even-
back. We did it! And without losing any of our AT guns. Quite impressive, Major.
And that screen is shaking like the dickens. Oh, Italian artillery.
Colonel Campbell, I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
Believe me, sir, I'm as happy as you are. May I present Major Sheridan, 1st Armored Division?
Sir,
Very well done at Kasserine, Sheridan. I just wish I could have been there to handle things myself. It's lucky I saw the opportunity and sent Colonel Campbell to help you out.
His mouth is
The
terrifying.
important thing is that we stopped them. This is Rommel's high watermark. Now it's time to roll them back. Are you ready to help, Major?
hell yes, sir.
Just one thing, General. Given Sheridan's role in the future, perhaps Major is not appropriate.
Of course. Lieutenant Colonel Sheridan, congratulations on your promotion. You got the attitude and the talent.
Ah, somebody has a Caesar complex.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm looking forward to doing more of the same, sir.
Rommel has pulled most of his troops back to face Montgomery in the south. The main thrust of the offensive will be the 1st Infantry Division from the north, with my combat command leading.
Sir,
Because-
HQ requests that we support our Free French allies, bypassing the enemy positions at CD Ike.
So basically, I'm taking the frogs for a walk. The Italians still have armor, Colonel. Enough to keep us busy. Besides, General Weatherby's plan is not without its flaws. Attacking the Jerry's head-on in a canyon is,
Daring, sir?
I was more thinking of foolish, Captain Kowalski. Very well, Lieutenant Colonel. It's time to take the initiative.
Ah, an HQ. We may be taking the initiative, but
These tanks, but they compensate by being fast.
let's see. Division Constantine and Heinkel 111s. German Air Force, you're adorable. Oh, where are you going to bomb? I don't like this. Oh, you're just bombing the French. It's fine.
Get them.
Let's do this.
Decryption of their transmission is underway.
Now I really wish like all the maps were in multiplayer. It'd be really interesting to battle across this area. Very interesting indeed.
RUSE is available.
Yeah, you're getting destroyed, France.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Oh, actually, they lost little to no of anything. Well, that's mildly depressing. Well, actually, I suppose it's very good for us considering how terrible the German Air Force is.
Italian
And
light tank dead ahead.
4 against 1 should be child's play.
let's look at our genius commander. Yeah, Shermans. Yeah, that's what I was referring to earlier. Scripted. Stoogs, while being anti-tank guns in real life, are only assault guns here, so they should not be able to hold off these Shermans. And the Panzer IVs aren't even in play yet, so it's fun to watch the
2
game.
light tanks straight ahead, sir.
No, we'll just wait here. Oh god, the Italians. Oh. That's terrifying flamethrowers. Let's just have our ally do that. It'll be very convenient for our forces.
Sir, we have a German medium tank straight ahead.
Well, that's actually very terrifying. Let's just let our first reserve forces deal with this. You know, have a nice relax. We're probably, well, we're in Tunisia. Oh, and here's the Brits. So we have the American forces coming through here, the Constantine division advancing through the valley, and the British heading along the coast and desert. Honestly, it looks like the British have the most difficulty. Let's see. If I recall correctly, in the next mission or two...
A Panzer IV. That's
Oh.
a hard target, Lieutenant Colonel. Concentrate your fire on it.
We want to retreat you. These guys can fire and move, if I recall. Yeah, you want to retreat. Well, looks like we have the Panzer on the ropes, at least.
Bullseye, Colonel. I had the feeling you'd be good at blowing things up.
It's because I'm an American. It's very rude of you. If I recall, you're the one who started the bombing campaigns. Oh, then I do have the D-Day map. And I think we're going to get these in a minute. Ooh, I don't like the Pack 36s. Those are nasty. I think, yeah, we have to see what's over here, then we have to flee.
Two Panzer
Yep.
IVs counterattacking. Pull back, Sheridan.
Oh, we're gonna
You don't
lose a
have the
tank.
firepower to take them on.
Oh, run! Run! Thankfully, they're not pursuing us, or we would have been eviscerated. But Rex, you can unlock the D-Day map by,
Let's take care of the enemy armor.
Excellent. Let's get rid of those Panzers.
doing Uplay achievement, Gubbins, and they shall happily give it to you. Now, once you unlock it using your Uplay points. I think you can unlock the Super Perishings, the D-Day map, gold ships, and I think there's like a background you can get as well. Alright, so we want to try and attack all at once. We're probably gonna have to retreat this tank. Oh my god, this tank's range is so terrible. Hopefully the combination of 12 tanks in concert will eliminate the German armored columns with the quickness. Apparently not. You're gonna die if you don't retreat. So 2 lights and 2 mediums are being forced to retreat as so far. Fall back without losing a tank.
Well
Fall
done,
back.
Colonel. Your new rank suits you well.
Fall back and counterattack, more like it. So we need to reach City Ike. Let's just keep this safe. We do not want to engage the infantry close. Oh, never mind, I don't even have anti-tank grenades. Never mind, these guys are completely useless. Yeah, normally they should have like...
Commanding the the Constantine Division. Is anyone receiving this? Over.
This is Combat Command B, Colonel Leduc. What happened to General Wellworth?
He's been killed. They're running rat over us. The Italians weren't supposed to have this kind of strength. Our offensive has been halted. Repeat, we've been stopped. Leduc out.
There's something wrong. That's not what headquarters said.
Agreed, Captain Kowalski. But we could forge our own opinion by sending operatives behind their lines.
You mean spies, sir?
If you want to be simple, Kowalski, it's your decision, Colonel.
I love how condescending.
Spies can expose the enemy units in the sector, but broadcasts are short because the Jerrys track them down.
I love how condescending he is. Oh, we can no longer control our units. Never mind.
By Jove. They were waiting for us.
This is true. Ooh, that is not a pretty defensive line.
They have a strong anti-tank line set up. Nothing with treads will get across there. We need infantry to take those guns out.
I'll get headquarters on the line and request engineers to build us a base.
We'll take City Aish, right here, and wait until the forward base is operational. Then we'll finish the Italians once and for all. Let Leduc know what's coming, okay?
Hold tight, Lieutenant Colonel. The engineers should be here shortly.
Sir, intel reports enemy movement towards CD Ike.
Hardly surprising. You have to hold the line, Colonel. And remember, it's better to have our medium tanks taking the hits than our light ones.
Honestly, considering that the Germans are sending Panzer IVs this way, I'm just going to send the, oh, keep on pressing that. Unless it's a Panzer III, no, it's a Panzer IV. Retreat. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bait the German armored column over here. Because if we get them around the pass, it's gonna be much easier to kill them. Yeah, we're tearing them apart. And we want to form up here. And we'll eviscerate our Italian friends. Yeah, retreat. Yeah. I have a present from Uncle Sam. Yeah.
Just a few more minutes, Colonel. The engineers are almost there.
A few more minutes. Can't hold much longer. But we're gonna bait the Germans behind the hedge once again and deal with them as we see fit. Yeah. And the Italians are still sending yet more units. Yeah. After the Panzer's defeated, we will be safe-ish. Yeah, we need to make sure German... Yeah. As the Allies did in real life, it's a Germany first plan. Alright. Thankfully, we have beaten back the Italian and German forces. They're basically, We need assistance, they ask as they've destroyed the vast majority I can't speak English. The vast majority of Italian forces.
The engineers are here. They're building a barracks in the forward area.
Perfect. We'll take the headquarters here. That'll cut the head off the snake that's hissing at Colonel Leduc.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Sir, the 16th Infantry Regiment is ready and able.
I'm gonna keep...
Excellent news. They're the only units we have who can neutralize their AT guns.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep 2 tanks there, and... Oh,
Yes, sir. Our spy is on
have these guys.
system activated. Decrypting.
No, I'm gonna keep a medium tank here. Unlike the Italians being able to do things. Yeah. Basically, the intent here is to just slam a tank column into the Italians. However, that will be seen next time. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of RUSE. And, well, I'll see you next time.